Alright, I decided to do a little bit of a dive into this stupid game that is available for everyone for free and actually make decent changes, decent updates. Now, I fucking hate Asset Store. I hate everything about Unity. I literally hate everything right now in the world. So nothing works properly because I don't know how things are supposed to work because nobody teaches these things. So come down, sit down, and hopefully we can deconstruct how logically things are supposed to work. The font was awful, so I replaced it with the other font that was good. I'm not sure why this wasn't chosen automatically. Are they so scared of Candy Crush? Copy strike? Copy strike everywhere, dude. Especially if you're in a faraway place. You might want to be copy striked. Okay, just to see what happens. We have a bunch of swipes being recorded, so I'm gonna remove those. I don't need that. The code is probably looking hideous as well. Basically, I'm kind of killing my computer just by recording a video. That's another thing that I have to worry about. I'm in such a fucking insanity right now. I don't want to work, obviously. I have nothing better to do, though. How am I supposed to fucking justify anything besides being insane? Wow, so much cleaner now. Look at that. There's a bunch of code bleeding out somewhere. Still bleeding. Still bleeding. Those quaternions are awesome, aren't they? Look at all these fucking repeated codes. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, do shape effect. Interesting. So I'm just gonna start cleaning up the code. Look at all this. This is just one main code. So as long as it's just one main code, I can fucking handle it. You know, I will not be able to handle any bigger projects than that. And the goal of today, the goal right now, so we reset. New goal. There is Minecraft, okay? There's Minecraft on one side. Became the most popular game over Tetris. And I really care about this fact. But somewhere along the line, there's so many attempts, okay, to make the best Tetris possible, the best puzzle game possible, the best 2D game imaginable, okay? And so, here's my attempt. Above all odds, I have to somehow hug Minecraft as the new 3D invention. And people are now putting attempts here, but we haven't fucking took the flag. What is the best 2D game possible right now for us? Okay, at least I myself, I have no idea. I looked at Completionist list of indie games that he liked, and Shovel Knight is the first, Undertale is the second, and My Poop is the third. He liked My Poop so much, he put it next to Undertale. Congratulations. Very good job. So we're gonna look into this code. What I want to do immediately, the first feature I'm gonna add is the deeper you click on the board. And shut the fuck up. So the way it's gonna work, tiles move from up to down, and the downwards tiles are very static, but because they're very static, they should be very rewarding to mine through. This is gonna be a mining game, obviously, because we're hugging Minecraft. So we want to carefully position ourselves so the more tiles come down that would actually unlock moves for us. Now I actually locked my moves down. Now I can't do nothing with these 3 layers, actually. I can't do anything. I have to be able to unlock moves. So I'm probably gonna add some kind of a special tool, mining kit, that will unlock moves so you never get locked completely out of the game. I'm not sure what happens. Probably nothing happens. You just can't move, and you kind of get your score locked. It shouldn't really be able to check whether you're locked or not. Usually it's impossible, especially if you have special tools available throughout the game. Doesn't even matter. You can end the game anytime. It's your fucking responsibility to figure that one out. I will never do like stupid, complicated things. I definitely want to see what the score is when it pops up, instead of these explosions. I could see like miniature numbers, but I'm not exactly sure what exactly I want. I could pop the number somewhere on the side, like plus. What's the latest combo I did? And the combo doesn't end until you make your next move, basically. It still continues showing that latest move score of the latest move. So 2 features I need right now. I need to go deep into this and give better scores based on how deep you are and how well you can control this depth combo as well. Important. I don't think combos give additional score either. So we're gonna also look into the code and display the latest move, score of the latest move here, below the actual score. 3 features. Well, looking into the code is also a feature technically. Believe me, it's stuff. So see you guys when I'm done with that shit. It says I have 390 lines of code. I want to turn this shit into like 100 lines of code. How about that? Can we do that? No, that would be... I'll at least cut it in half. I like just cutting things in half. So I want to turn this into 200 lines of code. This is a fucking stupid game anyways. So with first revision I got 311 lines. I'm gonna do multiple of those. I still haven't checked this thing out. This looks chunky and useless. Oh boy. We're definitely gonna reach 200. And I see a lot of repetition too. I love this sort of process because I have to break down the code and simplify it and see the repetition, and repetition is cancer in programming. Most importantly, you have to make your units super small and almost like disappear from the code entirely, because they're doing something that definitely works and definitely can't be changed anymore. And people will definitely not care about it. That's how programming has to work, and it is tough, okay? I'm just glad my computer charger still handles itself perfectly. I would flip my ass off if it doesn't. Because this is the only entertainment I have right now. Please don't fail me, okay? I just build my own stupid game and play it. Alright, this is my first test, and I have 281 lines of code. 280. Okay. We're gonna go further than that. It's a big old feature, man. It's the one that I actually enjoy as well. Just as much as the game. I can't wait to touch the game though. It's almost like programming is 50-50 split. You have to enjoy programming just as much as you have to enjoy the game that you make. And both of these things are ambiguous to programmers. They don't know that very easily. They can get lost into some fucking weird areas of researching, reading. Like, if you need something, you pick it up and go, man. Yeah, it's a process of learning to open up programming in the first place. but now I'm a professional, okay? And I have to pick up something else, like YouTube CEO, for example. I finished my career, but at the same time, I can do this now for fun and actually produce things that are valuable to people. Wow, I should probably do that too. So kind of see programmer as a cook. You have a meal that you have to prepare, and you have to prepare it forever, basically. It's a forever meal, so you have to also prepare all the gadgets that comes with the meal. You know, the meal is kind of like a test but it's an infinite meal until you get bored of it. It's kind of a different thing because this is not actual food, so it works that way. So yeah, you split between. Now let's see if I can add even less lines of code. Remove it, actually. I haven't done that yet till full satisfaction. But this time I'm reading the code and seeing what it actually does. There's plenty of lines of code that just serve as comments, and I need to simplify even that, the understanding of the code, and still continue shrinking how it works. I'm down to 250 lines. The game still works. Now we're getting into even deeper territory where I have to really dig into the code, every single piece. There's still plenty of lines here that explain what things do. So every line now matters. Alright, I understand now the matching code, and every single match block that is found is score increment amount of points, which is probably 5. 5, right? Where the fuck is it, dude? Score. Who knows, man? Where's the code, anyways? Here it is. That's the code. Score increment is in fact 5, and it doesn't fucking matter. I am removing it potentially. Just trying to access all these things, but we have main game object, okay. Okay, what I wanted to show is that this is gonna happen. All this code has been replaced with this function instead. Simplified. Totals up to 214. This looks like a very similar replicated code, but it's not. This part actually repeats itself a few times to check if a cell is empty or not, but it's not very useful. I guess I'll just do the thing, because 214 is kind of like super close to what I want to be at. There's certainly a lot of things to double check, essentially. Like, this looks pretty huge for a one assignment. And there are plenty of lines of comments. Here comes the first hurdle. That's a fucking nightmare. Is the way Unity handles anchoring, basically. Because now I realize, oh, if I just scale up and down, I have to scale this thing as well. And I have to make sure that the anchor is exactly here so it sticks to whatever this thing is as well. You can see that, right? the score is in a specific place. And it doesn't move anywhere. It just scales up. So the same way I have to do the score, which was not a UI element, which is why it was so easy to actually do things. But apparently, when Unity introduced this fucking bullshit, it doesn't anchor automatically in the middle. It's embarrassing to fucking know. And above that, after you anchor in the middle, you also have to scale the same way. The best way to do it, I believe it still works, but the crazy part, there is no option. Okay, there's no selection to do this. It should automatically do this. I think that's just how I did most of the stuff. It should wrap around the entire sprite, technically the entire area. So this is super easy to do as a code, super easy. But now I have to implement it myself. Super easy. I would just click a button and that's it. And none of these is what I actually need. None of these are actually useful at all. Oh wait. Well, set pivot, set position. None of this matter. None of this fucking matter. Now it still doesn't scale very well. It still does not scale. I'm not even sure what to do to scale it. It's just... no. This is unbelievable to me. You know, left top, right bottom, you know all these things. You can wrap them around. And on top of that, I might be able to scale it even further than that, which is why it doesn't work. I have to scale it all the way up to the top. Still doesn't work though. I don't even know, man. It's beyond my understanding. Yeah, okay. I can't even understand this, let alone fucking implement it properly. When it doesn't give me anything. I know the anchor has to be centered around the pivot, so the thing doesn't even move. It actually starts moving around. If I do something, well, I don't even want to show, but if I do this, it starts moving around. Otherwise, it's all good. It at least stays, it just doesn't scale up to size. There isn't like a way to scale text. Oh yeah, it's not that fault. This thing just doesn't scale at all. It doesn't change in scale at all. So now what? Wait. But if I do this, then it changes scale, right? No? I don't even know then. I need completely different thing now. Shit. Something that I also don't get support from. The scale part. But if I do this, it should scale, right? Yes. Yes, it does. No? Kind of? What the fuck? Wow. Wow. Just perfect, dude. I can't even. Alright, it looks decent. I didn't have to do much. But, these buttons are useless. That I know for sure. And I still pretty much think that just because I did this, this should also work. Where I just scale it to its own size. And it just sticks to its own size too. Alongside the panel does the same exact thing. There might just be exceptions though, of some kind, when I do this. It doesn't seem to be an exception though. This seems very, very cool. I just made a mistake with the font size, because it doesn't have, it only had maximum font size of 40. So yeah, this is exactly what I want, a button like this. But at least I know that that's what I need to do, for sure now. I already added the deeper you go, the more score you get. So I don't want to talk about the examples just yet, because I will show the example right below the score, the previous move score. So we're gonna be able to dissect what happens and if the score is legit, or do I have to tweak something. Alright, so the score is there. Just one simple error is the first line actually is equal to 0. So I'm getting 2 points, which is also incorrect. I should be getting 3 points, 1 for this row and 2 for this row. So not exactly sure right now. The vertical one can be a little bit trickier to figure out. Alright, all the features are in place, and I'm gonna have to tell. So, the more static something is in a game, the more it needs to be interactive. This is why Minecraft works so well. Everything that's seemingly static is interactive. But my game works a little bit differently, where I recognize that the most static parts of the game are in the bottom, and if you can reach those parts properly, you're gonna be rewarded. So this should give me 6 points, and it doesn't. And fuck you, man. Fuck you. Still doesn't work, huh? Alright, so this works now. I'm just kind of curious. So there might actually be a game over screen, because the moment there are no matches, it should detect that. Does it actually do it? So I have the match code somewhere here. Okay. So it checks that. Else, if no matching tiles are found, remake the tiles as their places. So it just... Wait. Oh, it just comes back. It does this thing. It comes back because there are no matches. But what happens when there are no matches in general? You know, that's kind of awkward. The game doesn't handle it yet. So going to the next level gonna be pretty tough. We're at 24 minutes. Not exactly sure what the next feature is supposed to be, so I have to just play around until I figure it out. I mean, I know what I have to do, since the game actually has bugs. which is unbelievable. Can you believe that? I also don't understand what there is a plugin and what does it do. So I literally have to rewrite all the rest of the code. fix the code that wasn't clean and rewrite the rest of the code that tries its best to clean up empty cells, but it doesn't do it properly. So I'm so fucking disappointed. Eventually something wrong happens and the empty cells just keep hanging on. I'll double check what this does. What this whole plugin does. It does a lot of things. It tries to get just weird stuff, man. It checks animations. Okay. So now I have to figure out how to rewrite all of this stuff. This main course of... Because I don't know what this means. Wait for completion. What the fuck does this mean? Do swap motion? Fuck this, dude. There's more code that I don't even know if it's a code or not. It has editor properties too. What the fuck? And it's loading something. Wow, okay. XML. Okay, wow. DLL file. I mean, for fuck's sake. I just asked for a simple fucking engine, and you give me this fucking plugin riddled piece of garbage. It's unbelievable, dude. Unity sucks so bad. Here's some little bit of a YouTube talk for some videos. Better not be missing though. Seems like August has been busy. I mean, I've been publishing crazy amount of videos now. Alright. It is quite complicated. The subscription model. I probably will never be recommended on like a homepage or something. And very specific videos get recommended. It's almost like you have to be watched 1,000,000 times. But even that's a little bit stretched out. There are plenty of, I mean, it is on over 1,000,000 most of the time. It's quite a big criteria. Stats first. Smosh is now killing my homepage. Nathan is killing my homepage. It's a completely new person that I haven't put on the map. Because now I'm completely detached from the map. I don't even care anymore. I do this stupid YouTube mining thing. And I haven't uploaded another list of these, but it's getting pretty big. I'm probably gonna do it very soon. And I still do it daily. It's crazy. Mr. Beast get like super duper clean YouTubers being recommended, which is not okay with me, okay? When I'm looking for something to watch, most of the time I am repelled immediately. Especially when there's a selection of things you usually just skip over because you don't know what you're looking at anymore. Some of the videos you've seen, some of the videos are just remixes. This is something I would watch, but the criterias are kind of falling apart, so I know the only thing I'm gonna do is use a subscription thing. So what you have to do if you subscribe to someone, you just have to skim their entire channel and then follow subscriptions to a certain degree. but you will not be able to. Even just following subscriptions is kind of lame. It's almost even worse than homepage, by the way. Almost like worse. There's a lot of videos you're just not gonna watch, just by default. So you can keep an eye on these two things. Trending page is definitely cancer, and because I live in Lithuania, I have no interest whatsoever in my trending page. With that in mind, I have subscriptions, right? So I have to check subscriptions. I have like 230 channels to look at. And then the question is, how do I manage those channels? But it's a little bit easier, okay? It's just a tiny bit easier. Some of them have to be cleaned out of the way potentially. But just normally anything that falls on the map has to be subscribed to. Any potential good channels have to be kept. Any memes have to be kept. Like Honey Pop. You probably don't even see. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a tab for you guys. But I'm looking at what subscriptions I have. And some of them I probably don't even know. It's a really tough deal. I don't know why I subscribed to this guy. Okay. Yeah, no thanks. So I'll have to figure out a little bit deeper. And when I wake up, I'll have to repurpose this entire code again, as I've said. Reprogram. Because if I don't know how things work, and if it's not clean enough to where like I can figure out how it works, simple particle pack. Wow, if you need a particle pack, it's already not simple anymore. It's fucking madness. Even something like this is bullshitting on me. There are all these kind of shapes, right? There's only one used shape. And most importantly, yeah, I think if you flip, can you do pentagons? Hexagons are a thing. Why pentagon? Where's the hexagons then? Like, what the fuck, man? What kind of brain-dead piece of shit has done this, you know? It's like, well, let's go halfway into pentagons that you can't even stack properly. Hexagons you can. You can even stack triangles. So we have something that's completely useless. First of all. But most importantly, what's the point? What's the point of having all these different things that just have different colors? It's just a color difference. What's the point? I can change color anytime, and I should be able to. So none of this thing makes sense. None of it. Also, there are different scenes. I guess these different scenes refer to different... Are pentagons being used? I'm gonna be using pentagons now. Whoa. Well, I mean, it's a thing. Looks like a thing. And then you have gems, right? So he doesn't even try to stack it. Just like, well, this is a gem. Well, you can have different sprites. Wow. So this is useless to me. Because it's different scenes in the first place trying to do exactly the same thing. It's like, wow. I am pissed off, man. Of course, it's a free asset. But this is what we get for free. Okay? This is what we get if we're using Unity. I mean, it's about time when I have software taking care of what should I watch instead of this bullshit. Then I'll be true YouTube CEO if I can just figure out my own map or my own mapping system and create it actually. So this kind of probably gonna be the next year ideology. Just trying to play around with programming here all the way to the next year when I actually start pushing my map into this thing, which I'll do as early as possible, obviously, but it's probably not gonna happen. I don't know. It's weird. Since we go again with the battery shit, I'll gonna visit motherfuckers who ordered to buy a battery in 3 days now. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with them? They can't get a fucking charger in the 3 days? It's not a battery, by the way. Also, there's something weird going on. Now that I fixed one issue, I'm like, wait, what's going on here? So, there were used to be empty tiles that would get stuck in the game and start duplicating or climbing on top of each other or something like that. Also, when I switch, now the tile that I'm switching, the jumps here, always is on top, just to make it cleaner. But here's something weird. I can't switch these tiles. I can't switch anything from this row to this row. So I can't switch this, I can't switch that or this, none of that. I'm not sure why. There's definitely some math involved that sucks right now. Maybe I can switch these. No. Okay. Normally that's the case. Error 404. Okay, so before my computer dies in like 40 minutes, I have to visit those assholes and try and save my ass. Ain't nobody got my charger yet. Fucking crazy. Such a fucking luxury charger too, you know? Fucking rare. It's pretty awesome. This is what I think right now. This is completely unrelated, technically, but technically also related quite a bit. The people are so annoying, basically. So annoying, so frozen, so incapable of destroying awkward situations. Let's just write it down. Yeah, my mom is just pissing me off. She just created an awkward situation, by the way. It's like, oh my god, someone entered my home. What happened? Let's assume the most impossible things immediately. You know? Wow. It's the first thing that happens, I guess. People are assuming impossible things, and they're just reactionary, so they can't possibly defeat awkward situations because they're waiting for the thing to resolve, you know, the awkwardness to resolve, and to be like, oh, so that's when I come in and do my move, do my little move, in end credits. that's what you're fucking gonna do. Your stupid awkward move in your end credits, and you're gonna be like, oh, so it was awkward after all, and I was useless. Yeah, you're gonna be shoved off as like a tier 0 person with a name attached to it, like a zombie credits, okay, like an extra zombie for the movie. And useless. And being useless is as awkward as it gets. I was thinking about another thing to write it down. I'll try my best. Now that I have a YouTube channel, right, I should automatically attract some crazy girl that just wants to watch every single video to the max, basically. A completionist girl. I am putting my story out there. Okay? I know completionism is pretty important for girls to attach themselves to the process of someone growing and just keep at it. As long as you have time and you don't have a baby, it's a lot better to have this sort of process going on than the baby screaming, misunderstanding you, really being a fucking annoying piece of shit. Where science is like the worst, okay? Science also gives you the concept of the future. It's like you have to take care of the next generation before it even exists, before you have been taken care of in the first place. Just, it injects you with some fucking bullshit. You know, timeout material. I already explained what timeout is. It means, well, at 30 you should have a baby already. Whoa, that's fast, man. That's a fast conclusion. You should have a baby if you have established yourself in life and you have nothing better to do, which I just said what you could do much better than be pregnant is just watch my videos, okay? Shut the fuck up and what? And then eventually learn not to be awkward and then put a comment, jump into my Discord. Actually, you have to do Discord first, then put a comment, because, wow, okay? Now it's just awkward. So yeah, once I figure this one out, now, it's so deep, right? Like, the awkwardness is so deep within us. Everything feels awkward, technically. Anyways. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of waiting for it to resolve? It's just gonna change to another awkward thing. So, you have to grab the awkwardness and put it in place. Especially if you're in charge, basically. This is where things get very insane. Remember how I snagged YouTube CEO rank? YouTube CEO is where was taken by me because it was super awkward. Everything is getting super awkward. Again. People are filled with anxiety doing random things and not actually caring about this joke that's going on, basically. This amazing joke that's freezing Americans first. And now, meme culture, you know, it's slowly establishing itself, I would say. Slowly turning into a fucking disease. And we need anyone needs refreshments? Anyone needs ice cream? No, not ice cream, dude. Selena, shut the fuck up. Don't listen to Selena, okay? She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's all about that K-pop right now, okay? 2018 and YouTube Rewind. That's all there is anymore. That's where she's stuck, in that fireplace. K-popping, but I'm not stuck there. I'm keep moving forward, okay? Keep moving awkward. Satan awkwards. Yeah, I said backwards, but it's now awkwards. It's very awkwards, okay. So, I took the CEO rank because authorities should step in and make things less awkward. Because they're the ones kind of making things awkward in the first place, you know? Like, ha ha ha, but you're gonna shoot me in the face if I do something wrong, you know? Like, we're having a laugh right now, but if I say something racist or stupid, you have a gun and you're gonna disable my channel or whatever. And it gets awkward. The jokes gets awkward, you know? It gets very, very edgy, and it's like, should I laugh or is this, like, really bad right now? For my career. Am I being racist now? Well, yeah, that's where I have to step in and be like, you can be as racist as you like, just like anyone can insert as much violence that doesn't reach the opposite person, okay? How does word ever defeated someone just with words? It's incredible. Nobody was defeated by words. Everyone knows that the internet is a filthy place, and just a certain type of flavor of filthiness is not gonna, like, destroy internet. You know, just certain types of jokes not gonna destroy, okay, people's self-esteem. But this political movement can certainly make things very awkward and very silent. If people want to be racist, let them fucking be racist. Just don't let them do stupid shit. It's just a very simple solution to everything. People want to be rapist and post some kind of rapist fantasies out there, just let them fucking do it. Just don't let them grab your children, okay? Protect your children. What the fuck is wrong with people? I saw this narrative. I mean, everything Repsion posts is worse than Onision, okay? Everything he posts is the ideology that he has, because it's a scientific and awkward ideology, is the worst. So now I just found, like, oh, there's a website that has to shut down because people talking about rape and idolizing pedophilias. Pedophiles, okay? You just come in and attack them if you want. If you don't want to attack them, let them dream about their stupid fantasies, okay? They're ugly and stupid. Most people know by now. Why are you trying to shut down? You're trying to be just like YouTube CEO of some kind? Shut it down, because it's still racism. Oh my god. And I have a gun, and I will shoot you in the face. Don't show your face on the internet anymore. Blah blah blah. So, fantasies should go as hardcore as they can, and everyone should praise filthy fantasies, basically. But there's a fine line where those fantasies start spilling out, okay? When they get really nasty and really real. Fantasy is not supposed to be an allowance to make it real. Nobody should make fantasies real, no matter how good they are either. You know, whether something sounds good or bad, it's not supposed to turn into reality, basically. There's always a certain amount of approval that you have to get from other people before anything happens in your life. Dramatic, okay? Especially when it comes to relationships. And most of these things that involve racism and rapism, well, involves relationships. Congratulations. So you can protect yourself from this bullshit when it starts happening directly in confrontation. But if it's indirect, if a child gets, you know, attacked by a stupid remark or something, or sexualization of a child happens, then the person who is doing it, you just point a finger at it and say, don't do it next to a child, dude. Don't say it. It's like the same way you don't say things next to a black person. You kind of... Then it's okay to be awkward. Okay, you see a black person and it feels awkward, and it's like, okay, yeah, I don't know what to say because everything feels racist, you know? And that's fine. I'm okay with that. And if you're comfortable, that it is still pretty awkward for everyone else. So if everyone else feels awkward, they'll point a finger at you anyways. That's how people resolve things, to make sure that you feel awkward and you don't do anything stupid. That's it. And there's nothing we can do. Differences will make things awkward. You're a little child and you look fucking sexy for some... What? That's awkward, dude. You know? A child is cute and sexy. That's just the combination of a disaster. Okay? You just open a black hole and you're gonna suck all the attention. And some of that is gonna be definitely disgusting. Especially if you just jump on the internet and just flash yourself, basically, to all the predators out there. Besides, what happens in private, it's very hard to resolve. So people have to be in public in those situations. People have to be around their parents if they don't feel mature yet. It doesn't matter what your age is. You should just follow your parents as a child. I am sorry about bursting your bubble, but it doesn't matter what your age is. As long as you have authorities or parents that you can follow, you will protect yourself from this bullshit. Bullshit of porn chasing you, basically. Please, I am a human trafficker. Can you hop into my car? We're gonna start, making some money. I understand. I understand the only way to make money is to slap you on the internet, and then you can complain about it, and people will understand that you're popular now, and I'll have to disappear for a while. So please, let's do a win-win situation here. Yeah, and you basically have been chased by porn and really awkward people. We're trying to justify something that can be as a need. It can be satisfied so many ways that they probably shouldn't even be paid for it. That's the first awkward. The existence of bad things is bad enough. The fact that they exist, we can already start solving those problems, basically, and sniffing out idiots who are causing all of this shit. But first and foremost, before we clean, let's make something nice. Before you do something, before I clean my room, how about I do something with my life, I prove that my life is actually valuable. Just valuable enough so I do need cleaning and do need to freshen up my senses so I get more of life, essentially. And I clean up all the bullshit, get more of life again. Easy, okay? There's so much bullshit going on. It's distracting people. I'm freaking out. Okay, this is not okay. I want to get some attention, dude. And anyone getting distracted means that not only the attention got delayed, but people are now looking down into the ground and feel like shit, So they have to bring their self-esteem back up before we can move forward in time, basically. You know, everyone just, oh, I'm frozen, I'm broken now. I will look down and feel sad and stuff. Yeah, okay. That's nice. I can't help you with that. I thought you're gonna look at me and be like, oh, that's a cool guy. That's a cool person. Eventually, someone, you know. Now I'm just like, oh, yeah, this got delayed like 20 days. Oh, 20 more days. 20 more days. I guess not this year. Nobody likes this year. Nobody gonna give attention this year. Maybe next year. Maybe if I start singing and uploading songs instead of 3-hour videos. How about that? What's gonna happen then? I have no idea, but I'll do it, dude. I'll fucking do it. I'll program myself a lyrics box, and I'll make sure I click, it switches to the next word. Easy, dude. It's easy cheesy, man. That's all I have to do. And I'll do it anyways. I can turn it into a game as well. Like, who cares? Align lyrics with the song. Wow! Crazy. It would kind of work as a game, just like programming isn't actually about essentially making a game for yourself. You make a prototype for yourself. You make some kind of testing ground. Obviously, as societal greatest achievement is me releasing a game. I enjoy the game, you guys enjoy the game. We're all part in this together to screw it over, basically. It's like I have created the wonderful vaginas, okay, for everyone. And spread it out. In case you're very hungry right now. Oh boy. Stupid men. Okay. No women out there. So we have to create vaginas for ourselves to enjoy. Jesus Christ. Women are supposed to make games. Why are they trying to be entertaining and trying to cosplay and put layers and layers of makeup when in the end not as entertaining as it seems? A better thing would just be jumping into the chat and dancing with letters, shuffling those around. That seems easy enough, right? As a girl. And after you do that, there's a conversation anyone can tune in and just read it. What's the problem, guys? No, I want to be a part of the internet culture, and I want to graduate. This stupid shit, man. Yeah, I understand. You can graduate from internet. I have to remind you guys. Graduation is about graduating from something, meaning you outgrow it. So I technically graduated from Hearthstone Reddit because I realized, oh, when I do everything right, everyone's silent and shitting their pants or whatever. So yeah, you can graduate from the internet. Just make internet very, very silent and not interact with you, and it gets incredibly awkward. Very suicidal too. It's like, well, either some creators who are trying to, interact with the audience are making videos and not getting enough themselves. I'm trying to bump them as well, just post comments sometimes, but there's so much I can do, as a creator myself. Then there are fans who can't connect creators together. Creators have to collaborate on their own terms. That's fucking dumb. Okay, that's dumb. You should want to see your universe come together. Okay, people have their liked creators. Why don't they smash them together? Okay, this should start happening, and then it would start a spark. So creators should want to expand their circles and care of who's below, who's directly below them, who's trying to do very similar shit basically, or who is willing to consider that this creator is coming down and caring about the ugly and the stupid ones who are just starting off, okay? Because creators should do that. Creators should care about leaving the old channel behind and creating a new channel with a little bit of help, with a little bit of spice. Fuck, you know? The dying channels evolving into new ones with a little bit of spice, okay? And that little bit of spice means adding another person into the group. You're trying to get your channel bigger, but you know that making things bigger, you have to reset entirely. And starts from scratch. Start a new project. That's the only way that you can do that, right? Because I mean, that's how most movies work. That's how most series work. T-series, my friends. Are we resetting the channel? Yes, every year I have to reset the channel if it doesn't work. I have to change the algorithm of my own channel as well. My workspace a little bit. Just evolve myself. But I can keep my own channel, basically. I can keep years and years of attempts to grab people's attention when only one thing grabs people's attention is high amount of skill that they can interact with anonymously for themselves. Download it, basically. A piece of art. You can download it and just masturbate to your piece of art, but you can't do that. It's too awkward on Discord. It's too awkward watching a YouTube video that's too long and like, yeah, I can download this thing, but it's still anonymous. Well, the thing is, yeah, some people watch this, but people don't know that other people watch this still, and that makes it awkward as well. Because when you see a piece of art, people kind of know what to expect other people to do as well, so you kind of just a part of the mob. But when people interact with this thing that I'm creating, it gets awkward just because, okay, I can't give Gurnex the attention that he wants because I feel awkward, and I feel double awkward because I don't know what how other people feel about this, right? Especially if I strip away comments. Nobody feels anything anymore. It's kind of sad, but whatever. I don't care. It's my thing. Now I just need to figure out what the fuck's wrong with the swapping tile thing. How could you possibly get stuck in such a weird condition that it doesn't swap second row and the third row? So basically 1 and 2. That's how they label, I think. The row, and it's rows too. Specifically rows. I'm gonna double check, man. I have to. Could it possibly mean that this thing doesn't swap either? I mean, it does swap. You know, it's the same thing. Oh, whoa. Yeah, this would be the same thing. The y-axis comes from the bottom. So this would be the same thing as the x-axis. This is so interesting because it's disgusting. It is disgusting. Who did this? Okay, so there was a condition that wasn't accounted for. I don't even know why this is a thing at all. Whatever. Basically, the distance was strictly either 1 or less. I'm not sure how you can get less of a distance, but you certainly can get a little bit more. Okay. above 1. So these blocks are 1 apart, but they can be tiny bit more apart, and that's it. That's game over right there. This is where things will not slide anymore. So I fixed that issue, but holy fucking crap, is it embarrassing again to look at it. Now, one more thing I'm gonna add is when I reach 10,000, I'll start throwing another type of block, which is gonna be green. Green has been provided to me, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete all of these game objects, all of them. Believe me, just leave this one so I can colorize it. I already made it brighter already, so it's now white instead of gray. So now I can just pick a color and be like, whatever, it's gonna be red now. Ta-da! It's red, haha. So let me do that. Let me add these things. So 2 more features. I add all the colors, and another color gets introduced after I reach 10,000. Alright, this seems to work. I just have to reach 1,000. I said 10,000 previously, but in order to test things as a programmer, I have to make it super fast. Alright. I guess, yeah, there should be different versions of the game, basically. The programmer version. You want to play the programmer version? You like Creeper's Forge? That was a programmer version of Creeper's Forge. I'm sorry about that. Did it bother you? I hope it did, because it's not finished project, you know, that sort of stuff. So now that I reach 1,000, I'm gonna get green ones. I should make green ones like twice as more valuable, so you're actually waiting for them to come down. And they are in fact coming down, and overcomplicated things. Oh boy. What a bunch of assholes. Yeah, the money boys. Okay, so yeah, I'll double the points for the green ones. However, they're gonna be awkwardly twice as rare as everything else. So it's just gonna be annoying to try and get them. Am I gonna get stuck eventually, dude? Is this just nonsense forever? 'Cause now it's too easy. I have nothing to complain about anymore. I ran out. I fixed everything. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? Well, I didn't kill the DLL yet. DLL file. So some kind of a add-on, basically. I need to kill that for sure. Eventually. Right now what I can do is put all the irrelevant files, let them float. But let's just sit around and chill. I have not done that for a long time. Just sit down and fucking chill one game. Wow, this is getting locked down. Look at that. I already logged this, and this. We literally locked everything but 3 rows left. I guess it should indicate somewhere how many rows are locked, but this is too complicated. This is now, I have to find out what can you swap in general. That's fucking stupid. I guess you can create a pointer for yourself if you really want. Yeah, handling 6 gems and this sort of change in general, I hate it so much. I really do. I feel like this should be the new tile. The 6 tile should do something else entirely. Like try and go down basically and disappear in the bottom. Just start introducing like new mechanics instead of new tiles, because it's the cheapest and the most disgusting thing that happens in a game like this. And yeah, you're gonna get locked out. Cool. Obviously I should introduce superpowers and all that shit. Where we are unlocking right now. Back to basics, basically. Okay. Alright. I think we're done here then. I'll try and reach like 10,000 and it's boring then. Most importantly, because I'm locked out up there, I get so little points. I'm being called stupid all the time when I'm up there. You know, instead of saying divine and shit, I'm being called stupid. Uneducated. Okay. Oh, the combos! I forgot about the combos too. Shit. We gotta do something, man. Okay, it looks like the 6 style is the breaker, basically. It's like really the edge as far as you can go. There's definitely never gonna be a 7 tile. So that's first thing first. But I can start introducing those little shitty things that you wanna pull all the way down to the board as styles. So you can collect them if you want, but you better put them down in the board and the tile just kind of comes down. Another thing that I'm interested in is pulling tiles up sometimes. So when you match, it comes from the bottom up, which is counterintuitive. It's like the water in the Candy Crush game, or soda in the Candy Crush. Sometimes it pulls up, but the reason why I would pull something up, you're kind of like, I should create a mining simulator. So if you're digging, I mean, yeah, it's kind of awkward that way. I would rather push all the tiles up, but maybe there's gonna be a condition when you can do that and it's not awkward. So right now it's awkward. I don't know a condition yet. Okay. 10,000. That's my goal right now. Make it entertaining too. That's another goal that I literally can't fulfill, but I can try. Because I want people to download this and pretend that I did most of the work, which I fucking did. Now I literally did. See, it's, if you go halfway, it's just you went halfway, asshole. And you can share yourself for free. And you, congratulations, you did it. Someone else is gonna give you all the credit. Or you can take all the credits. You know, eventually this is gonna look so different. So different. But it's good. It's a very good template, and people should give templates for free, basically. If you think you didn't went all the way and made a game that you can play, I'm sorry, that's a template. Give it for free, you fucking asshole. Let someone finish your stupid job that you couldn't finish. You know? So I get credit first, and then I share credit. You know how it goes? Shut the fuck up, everyone. I wouldn't even share the credit because the job was not even close. Not even close. I just like the animation, which I will probably have to tear down because it's an additional file that I don't like. So it's like, the only thing I like is something I will destroy. Everything else was glitched and bugged and worthless. And cut in half in terms of how much code there was. Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, I'm not getting stuck at all. And if I get superpowers of any kind, or if I, you know, get those Candy Crush superpowers, like you normally do, all of a sudden there will be explosions and shit. I don't like that though. I really don't. I'll try to make the game entertaining without special power-ups that just pop up. At first. I mean, eventually. Maybe. Maybe you need something like that. I might introduce something. I mean, I already plan to introduce something that you're not supposed to match at all. Certain tiles you're not supposed to match, but they're super rare and they just want to go all the way down and disappear. And it's fine. It's like bedrock. Those purple things I could do. Unmatchable. And if you match it, you'd like take damage. At this point you take score damage, I guess. Ah, it's so lame. We have to travel all the way, you know, into making the game more and more coherent in terms of like some kind of story, I guess. A gameplay has its own story elements. Whatever gets introduced, right? I can build a village. Wow, now I can use this as a story element. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna stack the score, so the next thing is combos. And I will show this little X thing. 2X. I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, the more tiles you match, the better the score should be. It's the easiest way for me to do it right now. So yeah, I'm just sitting here climbing all the way to 10,000 and thinking what kind of best features right now are available for me to grab. So no, combo kind of makes sense because you can sort of prep one to happen. Also, collecting tiles might be important. How many tiles in total you have collected. But again, this has to be used for something. And this is a wonderful template for starting now an actual adventure into programming universe. Oh my god, stupid Matrix. Just fuck up, Matrix. You're too loud. I mean, I really think the amount of tiles you match, in general, that's what should give you the bonus points, basically. And that's what's really easy to implement for me right now. And it should tell you how many tiles you've matched. Huh, okay. Yeah, it's like skull tiles, but it's completely different because they disappear in the bottom. I think that Puzzle Quest should do that. Should give away an additional way to get rid of skulls because it's so annoying. And the moment as I was introduced to a skill where you disappears all the skulls at once, it's so OP and stupid. Disgusting, man. I should definitely do like a brown tile and a green tile, just to simulate Minecraft mining. yeah, then the stone tile. Oh wow, how creative. Definitely a wood tile. So a yellow, but like also brownish. Fuck. So dark brown and light brown. Wow. So many variations of colors. But that's what you gotta do, man. Minecraft is very brown. Very dirty when you begin your journey. Then you have lava and water tiles. What the fuck's that? It's fucking useless. You'll never have those. Red and blue never gonna happen. Whoopsies, man. Yeah, because it's very interesting to actually import Minecraft storyline as like the successor game of what's gonna happen next, where the Tetris world is going next. Into 3D. Welcome to the 3D world of Tetris. But first fucking make a good Tetris game, you fucking assholes. Oh wait, I'm the only one who can actually do anything these days. No, I mean, I don't know the full landscape of gaming. Who knows anyways? How long does it take for me to get to 10,000? Fuck yeah, dude. It's the best 10,000 I will ever reach, dude. In my life. Here you go. Cake. Eat your stupid cake if you reach one. Or am I gonna get stuck? I feel I'm getting stuck real soon, dude. Oh man. So the next style, yeah. I'm gonna turn purple into something that damages you, potentially. Takes away like 1%. Taxes, basically. Government taxes. Oh, you have collected so much score, let me take 1% from you. And this is gonna be minus. Oh no. But I have to match something, you know? Yeah. You just matched a lawsuit. Fuck yeah, dude. The best thing ever. You like matching lawsuits? And so you have to go all the way down to be able to get rid of these stupid purple garbage. But at least when they come down, they get separated, but like, they disappear. Farewell. It's like you bury bones. Holy shit! Holy shit, it's a prayer skill. The most useless skill in fucking RuneScape. It's not entirely useless, it's just the most boring and stupid skill. Prayer skill. Nobody likes it, okay? Nobody likes RuneScape in general. I don't know why they play it. It's just a hub for nerds, I guess. To share their runes with each other. You know what I mean? No, I don't know what it means, because it means nothing sexual. I can't even do that, okay? RuneScape, the game of lottery sometimes. Maybe that's what people use it for. Because usually that's what... if it's not sex, then it's lottery. Fuck yeah, dude. Figured it out. Look at that, we just reset the board anyways. Never got stuck. I mean, it's not like you can make some stupid moves that you anticipated whether you're gonna get stuck or not. That's a little bit tough to do. But there is a general strategy of you trying not to use too many low tiles before you clean up the upper levels, because the low tiles are gonna scramble everything here. You're kind of trying not to use up those special moves technically. So there is that basic strategy that I really much enjoy holding on to for now and telling you guys about it. Spoilers. You didn't learn anything in school if you didn't learn it yourself. So I just spoiled something very awesome. I'm so sorry about it. Honestly, it's probably fine. Spoilers are probably fine. They probably have their own downsides. Maybe I'm not even sure how much life I'm actually spoiling. I don't know. Maybe I'm the worst person in the universe. When you know too much, you spoil everything. Spoiled brat. There you go. It definitely doesn't sound good, right? Knowledge is not supposed to fucking kill you. Knowledge is infinite anyways. Knowledge creates more problems if you want to. I literally just created a problem for myself. Now I'm stuck here. Imagine God being stuck somewhere in traffic. But I have to get those 10,000 points. Yeah, okay, God. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you'll be happier. Okay, we got it. Fucking nailed it, dude. Wow. I'm so happy now. I'm free. I'm gonna go to heaven. Where's heaven? I don't know, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So I can clean up all of this shit because now I know that the colors work. They're fine. Just need to keep the gray ones and whatever. Kill the rest. And then do some spicy shit now with the purple ones. That's the first thing. And the main score, I'm gonna try and reach like 3,000 each time. And not care too much. There's a quad. Guys, watch out. There's a quad. There's an empty object. Wow. What am I gonna do? So we have these background things as well. Shockwave. Wow. There's so many game objects to choose from. Oh, readme file can go fuck itself. If I don't read it, then I don't feel bad about it. Okay? It usually tells, hey, give us credit. We made it. We made this thing. We nerds too. Fuck yeah, dude. We are nerds too. That's what I've learned so far. These things go in here. Well, I don't have to give you the process. I'm just like deleting everything. This is the most fun thing ever. Just delete everything. Simple particle. You have scenes. You have fucking scenes, dude. What the fuck is this? Just keep it in game objects. I don't care. Fucking shockwave, dude. What the why do you need so many simple particles? Is that how simple particles look? They create 5 folders? 1 particle? Okay. Nice. So we're almost there. I delete this thing. Yeah, all of these. Delete. So I pull them out here. Delete this shit. And as you can see, the game still works. Wow. That's unbelievable. Also, the names of my game objects are terrifying. Look at this name. What the fuck? Who gave you that name? How are they even matching with this name? This is disgusting. Oh well. How do I round it up properly? This looks so ugly, it's insane. Now I can't round it up too much. Probably like 3 down. Because there's 255 for each color. Fuck, dude. I don't even want to round it up. Just gonna do this. Wait. I'm gonna do reverse color. Fuck it. Alright, let's add a little bit of brown, and the gray blocks now disappear. So these blocks wouldn't normally naturally disappear, right? But they do, as a part of animation too. And if you match them, you get minus score. Minus like 3 times the normal amount. So don't do it. Don't be an asshole. Be careful now. This is the most amusing part that I found from Puzzle Quest and Honey Pop as well. It's like, you gotta be fucking careful not to match these things. And I kind of did. And it hurts. Alright. Let's see if we can reach 3K right now. It's now a little bit more challenging, I would say. And it looks a little bit more Minecraft-ish. It's almost like zombies attacking and shit. I mean, it could be day-night cycle in here. Easily. Yeah, let's go. I'm still losing points, though. It's not that bad, though. It's not like 5 times. That would hurt. Can't match this anymore. Here we go. But like, shoving them all the way into the bottom is pretty rewarding, just because it recycles animation and it can catch other things on, I think. Yeah, looks like it's happening. Alright, so we enter the green part. Green is something that should start in the first place. Should probably keep gold away. The golden blocks. I mean, eventually purple is gonna be like, please match me, because that's the only thing you can do right now. And I'll be fucking crying my ass off. Wow. Wow, it's actually happening. That's the only match. Oh, wow. Fucking minus 77. Look at that power level. Oh, I could have matched here. Well, at least we got that. Yeah, I just need to reach 3,000 and that's fine. All this minus. No! I tried so hard. I can always add like a time limit or whatever. How fast can you get? Up to 3K. Just to test that as well. Now that's fucking science, dude. Not only you have to craft your own problem, but you also have to solve it. And make it entertaining. Above all else. Above all odds, man. Fucking madness. Okay, boys. Let's speed things up. I don't mind getting too stuck. Actually, I probably should disable purples very high up as well. It's kind of cute, actually. Because they, again, do 3 times the amount of damage based on their depth anyways. So I can disable them up there. I don't have to let them try and drown them. if it's not working out, man. It's also like additional moves. Even though it's negative, mostly it's actually positive because it gives you additional. You don't get stuck as often. I never got stuck, but like, wow. Now these purples are actually super helpful above all else. And unique, which is the best part. Alright, we're almost there. 2,000. But it's getting fucking awkward. Because I have nothing. I got nothing for commentary. Just awkwardness, if you want to hear about awkwardness. And that I'm fucking sleepy. Because I woke up dreaming about this, you know? And if you dream about something... It's not like I was dreaming, I was like anxious to build more, to fix the game, and so to speak. And I did that. And this is amazing now. It's gonna move forward finally. Turn into something awesome. How about you need water blocks just to make moves? You have a limited amount of moves anyways. And you have to match those water blocks. Fucking madness. I'll do it anyways. Water. Until you find food. Oh my god. The green blocks are like food and water. Oh my god. It's so stupid and fucking brilliant. Survive your first night, assholes. Yeah. Let's go, man. This is the next feature I'm gonna add. It's the worst. I am the worst game developer ever. It's the best title. It's just like being a YouTube CEO. You're like the worst person in the universe. Can't get any worse than that. Okay, reviewing YouTube videos for a living? Are you kidding me? Is that what you're doing? Nobody watches YouTube videos. Only people who think they're not watching a YouTube video can watch YouTube video, okay? It's like, I'm just watching a cat. It's a cat, right? Here you go, I reached it. Meaning of life. I reached it, dude. We figured it out. But I can reverse process if I want to. So this is kind of what's gonna prevent you to get food faster. If you fuck up with the purple ones somehow. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Let's go. Let's do water and food. I think this is the special time when I can introduce match 5 and 4 and make it so you don't exhaust food. You still exhaust water either way, but you don't exhaust food because food is just a little bit more scarce if you use 4 and 5 matches. So we're gonna set it up real quick. Not real quick. It's probably another just another hard feature to add right now. Alright, this is very sweet now the way it works. I can detect all kinds of crosses, 5 in a row, 4 in a row. And by crosses I mean whenever you cross 3 match and 3 match in any way, it can be these 3 blocks and these 3 blocks. Whenever you do that, there's one block that gets 6 points, right? So if you match 3 and match 3, you know how many you matched, and you know when there is a cross, so I can detect that and add those values together, so I get a 3. If there's 7, the cross will get 7, and maximum amount you get 8. because you get a 5 in a row and a 3 in a row, you get 8. And based on that, I can give a decent multiplier. Normally if you do 5 in a row like this, around 7, you get 105, because I give you a 3 multiplier on 35. If you do a T shape, or whatever shape, honestly, you have 3 here and 3 here, you get exactly the same number that you see right here. I just got confirmed basically. So now I just need to figure it out. Now, because of the multiplier, now 4 multipliers twice, 5 multipliers 3 times, and 6 multipliers 8, but it only applies to 1 block. And it gives just a little bit of lesser result than you would get a 5 in a row. So that's a little bit more difficult. Alright. And you can keep that in mind when matching purples, because you definitely don't want to match them 4 in a row. So you might as well take the 3 instead. And again, still try and pull down, if possible, the 4 in a row, just a little bit lower. This is pretty bizarre, right? Like, I cannot pull this one just yet, but oh, what just happened? I messed up. Okay, I thought I was able to do 5 in a row or something. I mean 5 shape, or rather 6 cross. That's how I want to call it. Cross of 6. It's kind of difficult to predict. Again, if you do a cross, this section gets 8 multiplier. If you do a 7, the multiplier becomes 15 and then 25 for 8. I'll just do 14 just because I want this multiplier to be, I mean, you kind of jump 7 and then 10, but it's still not a spectacular multiplier. Okay, I'll probably just do 30. Has to be pretty spectacular at this point. I would probably even do 50, but it's good enough. Here we have 4 in a row, so we're gonna prove that I should get down at 5. So 5.5. I should get 11, 22, just 22, 44, okay. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, I get it. Each block is 5.5. You add them together, you get 22. You multiply by 2, you get 44. Here we have a T-shape finally, to demonstrate that I'm going to get 6, 10, and then multiply the 2 by 16. Then I get a bonus of this, which fucks me up, fucks my math up. I give up basically. I shouldn't really give up because it's a 9. So if we do this, we get a 10, we get 14 bonus, 24, 33. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, math genius. That's already a math class right there. What you gonna get, buddy? What you gonna get? Haha. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Minecraft survival on a puzzle scale right there. Can you survive the math? Oh man, this is so fucking stupid. Maybe it will transcend stupidity and become something precious. I can't wait to add the water thingy. And now that I know when I'm crossing or foreigner rowing, I'm capable of, well, using that for something. In case I don't want to use some kind of resources or I get something, whatever. It's cool. Well, one thing I know for sure, it looks cool, and it probably looks better than what I normally would craft. And it looks cool when it's animated too. Fuck it, you know? That's what I can appreciate template for. But I added my twists. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you try to unavoid purples like this and get a 3 in a row instead. Oh shit. And probably it's best to pull it up, even though I screw up a match. Pull it up anyways. I kinda get this match. Fuck yeah. And then I get purples down. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're gonna get that 1000. So difficult, dude. There were problems, so I'm gonna get to 2000 maybe this time. The problem was the score was overlapping. But now we have multipliers too. But those multipliers are not gonna show up anytime soon, dude. Maybe for purples. Yeah, we can multiply purples for sure. Easy. Yeah, probably should have looked if I can pull down the 4 multiplier. It's fucking awesome, dude. Now everything matters. That's when magic happens. Every little shit matters. Don't screw this up. Look at this. This is fucking disastrous. Potentially. I could pull it down as well, potentially. But this is insane. This is way too insane. Fuck, let's do it anyways. I mean, I am pulling it down. Wow. Oh. I'm screwed. Can I clean this up somehow? Wow, this is amazing, dude. What the fuck? My brain is partying right now. It's partying the brains. Oh my god. This is one of those Flappy Bird moments, guys. This is it. And I will not release an app because I don't give a fuck. I just don't. I would love to escape reality right now because it's so stupid, and money pays for everything. And but it doesn't pay for my fucking patience, dude. We got 5 in a row, guys. Let's calculate how much money do we get. So we're at row 6. We're gonna multiply by 5 first of all, so we're 90. Bam, 90. We got him. Fucking got him, dude. Look, we have a T-shape too. This one's fucking hard to calculate. That's why I'll do it anyways. So we have 24 plus 56. Actually, we can just use this line as a 10. So it's 80 plus 7 and 6. So that's 13. 93. That's crazy. Something else got sucked in. I think the purple one. So he gave us a 9. We have 102 out of that match. Wow! I can't believe I can keep up like this. Yeah. Am I right? It's fucking crazy. Whew. That is some backflips, dude. We got a T shape now. We actually have a double 4. Let's take that instead. 104. Oh my god, wow. I guess T shape would have been just as cool, but maybe no. Nah. Okay. Let's get to that 2000 range. That's all I want right now. If I want to get that, I gotta purple out of here. Get out of here. Look at that power. -3. Not a lot. Wait. I didn't. What? Yeah, there were purples matching, I guess. Thought I was gonna get a good score in there. Damn. The moment we introduce the amount of moves, things get even crazier. Wow. Because now you have to be super duper careful and care about every little single fucking move out there. Ugh. Whoa. It's madness. Okay, let's match 5, am I right? Get out of here. It was bad enough. So T shape. Okay, I'll take that. I could potentially give a little bit of a multiplier based on how much. You will not be able to keep up anymore with the score if I add a multiplier based on how many blocks in total you have destroyed. So potentially, if you destroy over 7 blocks with one move, I can start giving you even another bonus. And I can probably like dissect exactly what happened. Like a T shape has been this amount, this deep, whatever. Like you can probably dissect it somewhere. Stats of the last move. Alright. At least it's possible. I don't give a fuck, dude. I just want to know that it's possible. Okay, that was a deep one. Jesus Christ. Deep cut. Okay. Like imagine if I have limited amount of moves, this hurts. Fucking fucked it up, man. To reach something, I guess. Yeah, I'm still not sure how I'll handle the limits if I add them, because you want to handle them like you want to reach a certain score, but the idea is like you have a certain amount of water and food resources and you try and use them and climb as high as possible before they run out at random. I'm not sure how easy it is to manage them, to be honest. You certainly don't want to be greedy, but you kind of do. But you kind of run out of moves sometimes. So it's all kind of... There's a lot of shit going on, base. Too much shit going on. Oh my god, 120 loss. I should have just taken the 3, dude. Jesus. Am I that stupid right now? Damn, this is getting pretty clutch. Okay. Are we gonna get there? Cause we're climbing. We could run out of moves anytime. This is a 7. So if this works, okay? If this works, it's best to do it this way, okay? Let's see here. It's 15 times, so it's gonna be times 17. I can probably do it like 13 instead. So it's a nice round number. But I don't care. Oh, whoa. No, it's fine. But is it fine though? Because I have no idea what happens with a 4 in a row. Oh, fuck me. There's also a 4 in a row. So I don't have to push too deep with the 25 into 30. Okay. There's 4. Oh my god. I don't even know, man. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen now. As long as I'm recording, of course. How many points do you think we're gonna get? Do your fucking math puzzle right now. Oh my god. So something else got pulled, but basically we have... Yeah, it's a 3-pointer. It doesn't even matter. But basically... we had to have 6 and then 2.5, 10, 20. So 26, and we got a bonus of 42. Oh, okay. So that's 15 times 3, right? No. That's not how it works. 42. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck does that mean? Wait. What if you have a chance to do... Because I had a chance to do 4 here or 4 here. 4 here would be 20 here. 4 here would be way more because it's a 3. So it's way better here. What did I do back then? I pulled this thing in, right? Oh, and there's a 3. So 30. Oh shit, this is getting too much tension, man. Oh no, I'm not doing this. But yeah, it would be 39 bonus. If we divide that, we get 13. 13 for some reason. Maybe we just... Yeah, it could have been this purple and we didn't even see it. And could have screwed up everything. Fuck, you know, oh, something matched up there. It could be anything, you know. It doesn't matter, it's just 3 points. No, it could have been anything, so... Jesus. We just lost a T-shape, okay. Okay, we got it back. Too bad it's not a 7, but it's guaranteed that we just got the 7 anyways. It is guaranteed that we got a pretty decent load of points, basically. It almost doesn't matter anymore because the math is so screwed up, but it's correct. That's all I care about. Just pat myself on the back, yeah. That's a lot better word to use right now. Did I got 2,000 or am I still getting here? Okay, I got it. Okay, bye guys. Bye. Let's talk about something else. Stuck in Matrix. It is disgusting how other people can get stuck in Matrix. Even my mom can be stuck in Matrix, calling emergency number every time she feels bad or anxious or whatever she comes up with, whatever nonsense. Sometimes it makes a little bit of sense, a grain of sense, but she makes up a fucking story of insanity just to justify her call. Even a simple phone gets into the fucking matrix, gets out of control, and bother other people, and make them allow them to pretend that they're useful in some ways or whatever. They're dealing with so many customers. I'm so useful. Please pay me more money, government. Wow. But the reality is so fucking disgusting. Because this is just a tiny sand grain in this world of the internet. In the world of internet, you shouldn't even bother going into, okay? You shouldn't bother typing comments or making videos most of the time, okay? Most of the time, you're just gonna fail. You shouldn't even bother posting Instagram photos, okay? Shouldn't even bother doing that. At least not unless you have that epic urge to draw something, create something, maybe. Yeah, if you have epic urges, internet is your fucking canvas. But you shouldn't go here just because it's technology, it's cool, okay? It's gonna destroy you. Right? I have a specific brain tailored years and years and years and years and years and years and loneliness and poorness and full appreciation of this fucking thing that I'm sitting next to, and I'm showing you guys one simple invention of a shitty fucking game that took me forever to make, basically. Okay? Just because it's working out just the way I fucking imagine, and everything is going according to plan, and even better when I get to actually observe it. So now the game is actually punching me in the face back. The moment I give up, it's a game. I have to release it. That's it. I have to hope that community accepts it or whatever. Community of what kind of people now? You know, like, you can't stop. The game is now on, basically. The game will never fucking end. The Enter the Matrix mode will never stop. You get stuck in here. And if you're a bad creator and get acknowledgement from other people, and you think you can make it to the next level, you better fucking know you can make it. Okay, you better know what that next level is. Because right now, just becoming YouTube CEO would be a pile of trash of self-esteem for me. It means nothing, just like it means nothing to pick it up. It means a lot to hold it and establish myself. A lot, but not everything. But it is possible to upgrade it to something different, right? To help people get unstuck from the stupid Matrix game that we're playing and getting stuck in this world. See, Pokemon Go is about actually escaping the internet and caring about real world just a little bit more than the digital world. And that's why people got obsessed about it, because they have a secret urge to escape this fucking thing. Okay? We're now dumping everything into this. We're going all in. And we still can't be insecure in the internet either. So we're not secure anywhere anymore. We're not securing ourselves by throwing out our insecurities and letting them find home, basically. Because that's all that has to happen. Your insecurities are just little things you want other people to appreciate, so you don't have to think about it anymore. Okay? It's your weakness, and the moment you are free from those weaknesses, you can grow. So the Matrix now holds you down quite a bit. You think it's quite a nice escape, but if you're not honest, if you're silent, if you're not using the internet properly, I'm not silent, as you can tell. This is game over for that definition. It's impossible to tell me I'm silent. The only thing you can tell me is maybe I don't reply to your fucking comment. Okay? But it's all clear here. Spawned the Discord channel clear. Okay? Maybe this is gonna be the Creeper's Forge now. You know, the upgraded version. Because all matters how you feel about things. And I feel that after making this tiny bit of thing that I had to do for a long time, I feel I don't need this stupid 3D thing at all. The most important part is a disaster, basically. There is another Matrix in general. There's something else more real to get stuck at. It does feel every single time magic is around you, and you have to appreciate that. Appreciate every circumstance ever. So technically that I am not capable of doing anything, playing any games, doing anything, but this one thing. Okay, making a video and doing programming. That's all I'm capable of doing without my computer spitting it out its charging cord. And technically it's a circumstance that I would love to break and do whatever I fucking want, right? And ignore it and try and hide away from my insecurity as well. But I couldn't. It found me. The circumstance found me. But only because I'm not only stuck in the Matrix, I kind of am very good at it. Okay? A circumstance found me and allowed me to break the habit of not programming anymore. So this video is a consequence of that. But for everyone else who are outside of the Matrix or just stuck in it as a swamp, as there are travelers across the internet, they need to have a profile of some kind. All of this shit goes out the window, okay? I mean, your presentation shouldn't rely on digital data whatsoever. Think of that for a second, okay? We need to be more free. I mean, technology allows us to have a table, okay, at which we can sit next to, and that's literally it. That's all the technology provides us. And the rest is our fucking job to present ourselves. Whatever job you need, whatever friend you need, any deal you want to strike, technology is not going to help you at all. Okay? Technology is going to consume your fucking soul and give you $0 because it wants everything for free. Okay? That's what it wants. It wants to pirate, it wants to backstab you, and essentially, after you survive this insanity, maybe it will donate something to you. But you still have to find your place in the internet, okay? You still have to find your rank, and you have to hold on to it. And you have to have self-esteem and not be silent or just a content creator, okay? Just spitting out fire, okay? It's not gonna help. Okay, yeah, content creators are rich? No, they're not. I'm sorry about that. Did I burst your bubble yet? Because you're not gonna get anything from the internet. You're gonna get things from people investing into the internet and giving it to you. But that investment goes nowhere. It is not going towards someone who makes most videos or something. It goes specifically to you as a donation, which is quite fucking stupid, right? It doesn't empower internet at all. Internet has $0 and forever will have $0, and there's nothing that can stop this from happening right now. Internet is the poorest place ever, and if you cannot align yourself with that, you don't understand what you're dealing with. However, there are certain very specific places, once you break through, you can get success, and that success is insane, okay? That success is called you secure someone else's wealth until they come on board, basically. Because internet society is always in the back of everyone's head of like, wait, maybe I should invest everything into the internet, you know? So when that happens, I can be the person who's gonna be like, oh yeah, let me get that for you, you know? Let me get those things for you. As long as you give me a cut, obviously, of the things that you do may not actually need. So, and mostly on the internet, everything is useful, because everything is cash. Okay? It's liquid value now. You can't make this up. So when you go all in, it's either effort or cash. I don't think you can go outside this bubble. My ability to learn and adapt allows other people to invest into me if I hold that rank, a societal level rank, which is insane, okay? This is like, internet is like the future, you hold the societal rank. Whatever I'm just talking about it's crazy, okay? It is fucking crazy. But it's a reminder. Internet is poor, and you should expect to be poor when using it. It's a very poor place. It's not gonna give you things just because you're doing something, okay? Except I played Hearthstone and I actually earned $40, and that's not exactly what I did, because I watched a bunch of ads, and that's what generated all the coins, essentially. But it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing if you're being on the internet asked to watch ads, to program yourself with stupid stuff that you never need to buy, to spend your money on things. There is a breaking point, right? When you buy something that you truly need and you're generating value with it, but we still have to find out, how do we generate value? How do we accept the creation of money, besides banks being able to do that themselves? How do we accept that RuneScape money is all of a sudden valuable to us? How the fuck does that work? How do we create more religions like that? These are fucking crazy questions that internet haven't answered yet. It's a big place, meaning that we're just scratching the surface until we bleed. And then we have to fix ourselves again. And realize, oh, internet is actually a living creature. Huh. We shouldn't scratch the surface all the time. We should be banned from the internet if we don't know how to use it. If we get stuck in the matrix. I got stuck plenty of times, but because I am constantly stuck, there's nothing I can do. I just have to learn every single stuck situation ever until I can't get stuck anymore, until the internet is, it's kind of my friend, and it's kind of a sad friend. It's like, there's no trap that I can trap you with anymore. Just sit down and do nothing, please. Please. Right now, I am very upset at everyone. Please just take the best internet has to offer, Don't expect reality to actually offer you the same thing. That's what internet can tell you. This Matrix is pretty cool. I'm 25 years old. I'll still gonna kick around for as long as it takes. So here you go, my speech of how scared I am of this stupid Matrix. Please say something. So clearly there is a breaking point. Is when people truly invest into entertainment. They define what entertainment is, and just like what I do with the influence points, I define those influence points. And technically, I am capable of investing my money if I had money. Okay, I could invest into it. But first of all, I have to open up people to investment in the first place. But even that's complicated. The best thing to do is to invest into yourself, jump onto a platform, and that platform burns your money slowly. And based on what you watch, you invest into those places. So it's YouTube Red, whatever, premium membership program, blah blah blah. But it takes your money and distributes to whatever you're interacting with. Technically, that's the disgusting part, by the way. This disgusting part is that RuneScape still does it better, because when you give that one piece of gold, you know the other person has that piece of gold. So when you press a like on a video, you want to make sure that another person gets that stupid like, and the algorithm doesn't like say, "Oh, you are a piece of shit, so your like doesn't actually count." No, you want the system to be secured somehow, and even that's not possible yet. It's like you have to combine all the pieces of the internet to combine that perfect puzzle, and you can kill me now because I'll still be poor forever, basically, knowing all this. It's fucking stupid. You can also imagine that this simple matchmaking system, you're just making matches, okay? But knowing that a match is a crazy word, it's a big deal. Okay, you have to know how crazy a word match is. Because if you match your interests, you can strike deals. Wow. All of a sudden it's a big change in your life. Matching with people. At least internet provides another puzzle on top of this puzzle, where you collect all the powerful internet creations in one place. You can also just follow matchmaking and match people together and kick them out of the internet most of the time. Just get the fuck out of here. You have your representatives, get the fuck out of here now. You know, the representatives stay because they're gonna be constantly boiling with creativity. Nothing you can do about it. Have to represent voices basically in their head. It's gonna come out one way or the other. But my thing is like, why do I talk so long and so much? What do I have to fucking say? Well, who cares, man? Because I never matched up with anyone. Never have my interests match exactly to the point when I'm like, yeah, that other person, I need to, share my interest. No, never, ever. I look down upon everyone. Fucking garbage. but it's just because I'm stuck in the matrix, and I'm always like, wait, if you break through and you find nature within the internet, that's the only time you get salvation. And it's still a pretty good challenge to mastering it now. Especially when this entire progress has been done while the internet itself has been maturing. I have been maturing, and somehow I still find that middle spot and sit here alone with the internet himself, whatever he turns out to be, okay? Maybe I'm gay. I don't know. See, there's also a word, unmatched, meaning that your interests have not been matched yet. You're just not interested in anything but yourself, and still continue being interested in nothing but yourself, which is very unlikely, by the way. Okay? Essentially, you get sucked into the other matrix of real life, and you do just enough things so people can identify you as something. And people are trying very desperately to do that to any newcomer to the internet, to identify you for anything you're doing wrong, and hope that you're doing that same wrong too many times, basically. But you know, shut the fuck up. I literally just dodged Flame Strike by saying to the Hearthstone community, oh, you just summoned 7 sevens. They cannot be cleared. Can't do nothing on them. Essentially. Too bad those 7 sevens now disappeared and I can't play the same deck anymore. The Big Shaman. But the Big Shaman is always there somewhere. Somehow. Somehow you can make things big. Anyways. What a joke. I don't like it anymore. I like Penflinger. That's just me, okay? Me and Hearthstone. The worst experience ever. Especially now that I cannot play it. Here's something that happened to me, I think. Being unmatched also means that you have the ability to match others. So it's literally what I just created as a game. It's a control panel. It's a control reality right there. First you do the Tetris moves, I guess, and build reality. Nah, Tetris sucks as a storyteller. I would rather use Pac-Man, if anything. If anything, Pac-Man is more deserving in that first place. So I'm not sure how to feel about this. But stupid Tetris. Getting tired of it already. Besides, like, in comparison, like, both of these games are just as simple technically, but mine is better, obviously, because it's not that simple. Its complexity matters in the puzzles, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm unmatched because I know everything that matches everything, and it's not for me. And I've already analyzed it, and they already, gave up on matching up their interests. Because essentially what matching up is kind of a give up motion. Eventually people give up, right? And they start making the same kind of weird mistakes that define them, basically. Because they have to fight boredom. Essentially, they have to do something. can't escape their urges too. Because they get things from life. The life constantly feeds things at you. So you chase those highs as well. And essentially get those matches. However, as an unmatched person, I can push someone away from me as well. And not even recognize that I'm doing it. But technically, I have a YouTube map. I can push someone away from me and tell, you should watch this YouTuber, you should watch this YouTuber, and slowly fade out of existence from that person's perspective, right? All I have to do is just over-recommend a few things, and I'm not sure they will be able to keep up anymore. Because I have way too much free time and way undefined dreams, basically. I just want to fucking survive. So my dreams are still undefined. Okay. By boredom. No, I'm constantly under a lot of stress. There's nothing I can do. So yeah, just because I feel closer to YouTube people, as I don't feel like a match at all. I don't feel like I can relate to them directly. I can only relate to them as a person that will suck in your dislike button and ban you off the internet. Because that's what happens as a consequence. You dislike, it's YouTube CEO, you know what happens? You get banned. You know, that's what happens in the end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's not like I dislike Susan. I spend so much time disliking her that she just can't undo that dislike by banning me, you know? It's too deep in there. Her heart is totally broken. The only thing she can do is rewind history and forget about me. Okay? Forget that I exist and I took her title. That's the only thing right now that's keeping me and her apart. Let's put it this way. I broke Satan's heart, and we are now forever apart. She will never find me, I will never find her. It's just game over, basically. I just don't want to watch her videos because I know how dumb they are, and she will never watch my videos because they're just too much work. I'll always dodge this relationship because I know what it takes, right? Like, it takes my CEO rank away because it has this weird conflicting interest. But I want CEO rank because people think I am. All kinds of people with great powers and responsibilities. Every time they wake up, they have to go to work and do nothing, okay? Nothing is being done. Just wake up, Jesus. Wake up and give up as fast as you can, because that's... Sometimes giving up as fast as you can is the best time. Because when you are unmatched, you see when people are matching up, but they're still not giving up. And that's the sweet spot. That's when you can tease them and troll them and fuck them around. Because they either gonna level up somehow magically, which also happens. Okay? Under a lot of pressure, if they're still holding on to some kind of dream, they're gonna do some crazy shit and it's gonna level them up. Because crazy shit doesn't pay off, but crazy shit makes you just more crazy and do even more crazy shit until, well, it doesn't pay off. It's just, it makes everyone else crazy, so they try to pay off for that crazy just to remove the crazy and until you just normalize yourself. It doesn't pay off, but people pay you to pretend that it did. Okay, you're so crazy, you have to pretend that the crazy just pay off. Shut the fuck up at this point. Shut the fuck up. I get you have your stupid dream. It made you crazy. Next level, please. Like the entire world is gonna be against you before you reach tier 4. The entire fucking world. Can you do that? Just fight the entire world. I don't know, dude. And now that Matrix is open, basically you can watch anything, you can interact with anything, you can feed yourself conspiracy theories of the greatest caliber ever, and I will help you, okay? And as I feed other people, I will feed myself, and then I'll feel like trash anytime. I'll be the final boss to everyone, because if I'm tier 4, you can turn me into final boss and forget about everything else. You don't have to fight the world, you just have to fight me, So sometimes you can fight just one person or the entire world. It's your choice. Except this is not quite a good choice to fight one person sometimes. Because first of all, it's a huge investment for that one person. So of course I'll invest everything just to win. Okay. Yeah. Destroying that one person only if you fit very well. So it's probably one of those very romantic moments that can happen. Yeah, there's no chance. Most of the time a man is gonna reach tier 4 and a woman is gonna be like, oh, I still kind of fit very, very tight in this position that you hold. And then I'll be like, yeah, you're probably correct. And agree to disagree, basically. So I don't know who is gonna be, but getting tier 4 is insane. Okay? And holding tier 4 is also insane. So just because I got it, it's all about holding it now. It's all about finding all these rules that break me, but I still have to follow them. And I'm like running out of time everywhere. If you watch movie in time, I have clocks everywhere that I have to keep track of. Look into my body and like, okay, this thing running out, this thing running out. Okay, I have to do this. Oh fuck. And we're not talking about a job meeting that I have to prepare myself. I have all this free time to do blah blah blah, I only care about one thing. No, I care about everything equally. And of course some of the clocks just fucking die and I'm like, oh shit, okay. So in reality I'm running out of clocks. The actual clocks are my fucking, how many clocks I have is my time. That's how much time I have. Because in reality, in that movie as well, it's not how much time you have on yourself, it's how much time you have in general that you can get from other people. If you can hide your time, that's the craziest shit ever, dude. That's when you start leveling up, basically. It's all about hiding it. Hiding your powers. That's where the best men you will never meet. You'll just never meet best men. You'll always meet assholes. Okay, because people's perspectives are just super duper restricted. And they get sucked into reality and they don't get to experience the matrix of the internet. So I'm sorry for that. But you have to understand, keep yourself tight within the community you're matching, and if you're not matching, keep yourself very tight, because the longer you don't match, the worst that can happen is you go crazy. Okay? I can go crazy because I've never seen anyone else go crazy, but when you see another person go crazy, this is game over for you. Okay? If you just saw another person go crazy and post 3-hour videos, if you just saw me, if you just heard what I said, this rule does not apply to you anymore. Okay? I went crazy, you have to listen to my crazy shit. And go crazy as a simulation, but not as an actuality. Okay? Spread out that craziness in your life. It's only gonna kill you if you don't. And most importantly, the best thing I can do is sit down that internet being, pretend it's a girl. That's the most likely scenario, okay? The likely scenario, it's a me, Mario. No. Maybe this time Princess is in the right castle. Okay, Mario, get the fuck out of here. So you sit down that person and you feed the knowledge. If I don't respect the world, at least I respect myself and that potential other person. So I have to... Next year, and I sit down with that person. And I say that, oh, there's this celebrity ruling this year, next year, gonna be different celebrity. It's a hot chair, so we have to swap out people if I want them to be very specific. And it's paying off so far. As I'm opening up myself, like, I understand all the things that I need, all the pieces, right? I'm finding more puzzle pieces, putting them together. But it's only when things start cracking will I truly know what's about to happen. Because people are really hard to crack. Oh man. Just because they match and I don't match, it's not over yet. The cracking moment also has to happen. It's almost like, well, you're unmatched. Now you're the ultra baby of the universe. You'll be able to do whatever the fuck you want. Because you didn't get a chance to do that ever. Because you never matched with any of the dream worlds, basically, that are out there. Okay? There are dream worlds for everyone. Except for you. Because you appreciate too many dream worlds. And I'm like, okay. What does it take to crack those dream worlds? And finally utilize them. Finally let them accept me as just an unmatched forever and ever, okay? It's crazy. It's a crazy deal. So, while this is happening, because technically if I just sit as a tier 4 person and do nothing, that's it. I'm destroying the universe by doing nothing. That's the worst thing ever. Everyone wants tier 4 people to do stuff. And I'm doing nothing. This is the craziest thing ever. I just sit here and do nothing. Technically. We just put quotes on this 3-hour video. It's like, well, I did nothing for 3 hours yet again. Yet again, nothing happened. Don't worry about me. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like in prison, but I should be in actual prison where you can't have access to the internet. Probably, because that's how crazy I am. But yeah, I'm not doing anything. YouTube CEO is gonna ban me anytime now for bragging too long. Fuck that, Sadness. So let's just hope the 20 minutes that I'll spend programming the game is gonna continue paying off and it's gonna feed me self-esteem. Because like, the further I go, the darker unmatching gets, as I can only match to myself. But I also have to present my dream as best as I can. And as close as I'm gonna get to being matched, in the very end, in the Christmas Eve, I'm not I'm gonna show middle finger yet again and kick you out. Kick everyone out. Shut the fuck up and give me all the presents. You know? I'm hungry. Okay? I'll get those presents, okay? I'll earn that. We have two what? 4? No. I guess it's 4 months. I guess it is 4 months. We have 4 months. Or I have 4 months to get those presents for myself. All these opportunities. Okay, just to blow people's minds. And then I'm just gonna do something else. Everything is prepared. I'm just scared looking back a little bit. But even that was prepared. As if, the scariest thing is when something nice happens to you. Because you know your life would have been miserable otherwise. So that's the scariest thing that can happen. This thing is when a nice thing happens in your miserable life. Otherwise miserable, by the way. Are you serious? Okay. I hope not. Otherwise. That's the scariest thing. Because you're not questioning that moment, whether it saved your life or you should have saved your own life. What should have happened? What? How should I feel now? Obviously, you repay that person, but you can't repay that person just straightforward. You gotta be like, this is Satan realizing that he did something wrong, basically. Because then you're accepting the reality that, oh, you have been a bad person and you were supposed to die, basically. Because you're accepting a shitty reality. No. Someone just stabbed me in the back my entire life, but then they felt bad for me for that one moment. Maybe they were subscribed. Maybe they were watching my videos. Who knows? Maybe they were keeping up, but never really, never really met in person. And I had to see what I'm about. And had to think about it every now and then. Okay? So that's the person I'm facing here. I don't know. It feels like I could have done a lot better in life if not for him being a counter to my personality and being a shitty counter in that. When you're countering my personality, you have to be very nice to me. Very nice to me. Not just like, oh, I'll give you this opportunity, but there might be another person who wants the same opportunity. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, thank God, because that kind of saved my life when I jumped into RuneScape. Okay, now I'm like, there's another Satan I have to take care of. Okay. That's the scariest thing, okay? It's the scariest thing. It gets a star, just so I don't forget to repay that person when I get the gifts, okay? Christmas, please. Be fucking genuine Christmas this time. I spread coronavirus. I spread hatred of my racism and rapism, okay? I spread that. So I have to get a lot of good presents to become a good boy again. Because technically I did nothing. Okay? Maybe I just farted. Okay? And I said something. And people left me alone. Just because I said something. That's not exactly an equal exchange. You came, you hear something stupid, and you leave. Why did you leave though? Because coming here is a long journey. And then people just leave, I matched someone on Tinder. They said nothing. Okay. That's a long journey to do nothing in the end. You know, that's a lot. So I don't know what you're talking about. Here you go, matchmaking game. That's where it begins. I'll just back off real quick, cause it's pissing me off. But this is literally my last year adventure. This year adventure is supposed to be on the next level, because now I'm aware of 2 adventures simultaneously working on me. There might be again 2 more adventures to go that I'm trying to add a different aspect into my life just to be more aware. And the more aware I am, the scarier things get. Fucking weird. The more poor I get anyways. You know, it doesn't fucking set me free at all. It just makes me more my life more painful in just more ways, basically. It makes me more sensitive in more ways. But as I'm upgrading myself, everyone else is just downgrading themselves. So now there's this huge difference that I'm just have to wait patiently, you know? As a tier 4 person, do nothing. It's the best thing ever. Just do my thing. And nothing to anyone generally. The more silent I get in terms of like pushing my narrative too hard, because I know it doesn't fit, it doesn't match, nobody cares, you know, that sort of stuff. I got that criticism, cool, you know, I'll take it, I'll graduate, you know, I'll make sure that nobody cares actually, so then I'll know, yeah, you were right, nobody cares. And that was my little Reddit adventure. Very miserable. Man. Shaking my head. Please. I'm gonna stop now, and hopefully I'm gonna release something in the end. Yeah, probably the game is not gonna get released. I'm just too frustrated. Maybe I'm gonna have to create a bunch of walls for other people to climb, because I don't want to make it free, but also I'm just gonna build walls, okay, so people think they can just walk around the payment system and pretend that they haven't just wasted fucking time, you know. They get my game in the end, but, you know, shove it in your fucking face and be silent forever. So I don't want to know what is in your head anymore. You just follow whatever the difficulty setting you like of my game, because it's a puzzle game. In the end, everything is a puzzle in the Matrix. You can't escape that. Every game essentially turns into some weird speedrun puzzle. So good luck with that. Finally, after years and years of research, I found a way to fix quick anchoring, basically. So right now I can anchor very quickly. I just need to respawn, set this to respawn. I can set any amount of these things to respawn. And respawn is going to be the tag that you can use control module for. You don't even need to target it specifically, grab it and put it here anymore. And this is it. This is where magic happens. See this anchor right there? Now it's right here. Haha. Let's put it back in. And let's snap the anchor back in as well. I can still do this, but I'll do the respawn selection. Finally, dude. Unity, what the fuck have you done to me? But at least I learned something new. So I'm gonna use water and food. Water's gonna have capacity of 12, food of 30. But so you don't have to worry about food too much. However, you will start with 30 and you're gonna go down, and if you don't reach the moment when food starts falling down, and that probably is gonna be a different trigger than just receiving 1,000 points. Maybe it's gonna be some kind of different condition, basically. But right now, I don't know. Maybe you have to have a certain amount of other blocks, or like purple blocks, collected down there, so you can start collecting food or something. But it's also an additional tile that falls down. So as long as you have purple blocks, it will still consider every single time you make a move. Maybe, yeah, it makes sense. So I might just add another target, basically. But purple blocks is not like there's a limit of how many you can have. But there is a limit how many, how much water you can drink and how much food you can eat. So here you go. This should work now. Gonna maximize. Yep. Okay. I lost a bunch of points. Alright, let's go another round. Can I reach tooth? Oh, fuck my life. My computer is glitching up right now with this stupid charger. I'm not sure right now if I'm gonna get it to work anymore. Meaning I will not be releasing any more videos forever, basically. Forever. You guys just gonna get the updates about the game, maybe. And some of you are gonna be super fucking happy about it. It's a little better than nothing, is what people treat my videos as. Whatever. So let's see how it feels like. Can I reach 1,000? Probably not. It's probably a horrible idea. In 30 moves, I have to reach 1,000. There's no way. Or I run out of food. Nothing really happens just yet, but it will start happening, okay? 64. Ugh. Wow, I'm so fucking stuck here, okay. I'm even running out of water. That's madness. Yeah, there's no way. Wow, I kind of want to restart this whole thing. It's getting a little too harsh. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of points. Oh my. That is beautiful. Even though there's not a lot of things going on, but damn. Because the green ones didn't show up yet. I would have forced them to show up at this point. I think the purples really matter. Just an additional goal. So I ran out of food already. That's it, it's game over right there. Ah, shit. Alright, so before I leave Gonna show you guys how the game works. It's pretty much now a game because you run out of food and it resets to 0, the score. So you can now post pictures and brag how far you have gotten, what your high score is. And that's where I leave it. The moment you collect a purple, 3 points of food should drop down each time. And the moment that happens, it stops dropping food. That's literally how it works. So I think like 2 purples got destroyed already. It doesn't indicate that, but I don't care right now. Now because I destroyed so many purples, there's gonna be plenty of food. And because it's pretty hard to just juggle these things around anyways, you still have to keep track of them just a little bit. I don't want to put too much pressure, obviously. Makes no sense to attach to 1000. But here you go. That's the game. And food is just a little bit more scarce than water, obviously. Alright, that should do it. I'll just print it out and let you guys download.